did this to me. Ah, there we go. That's kind of amusing. It's you know, in some ways, Tom there is a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic. You know, he's just blended an iPhone. Should add, if you go onto their YouTube channel, he's blended a new iPhone 4. He's done an iPad. He's just done an iPad 2. During, I think, the World Series in the States, he did a baseball bat. Last year during the World Cup, he did a vuvuzela, right? So on one level, he's a bit nuts, but on another level, the guy's a bit of an internet genius, because what he's doing, he's creating these really cheap adverts. It costs him next to nothing. It costs him the price of an iPhone. And he's using a technology, probably something like what we're using right now at the back. We've got a camera which is about the size of a phone, called a Blogging. And that's got a clip in it, which is a USB clip, and you stick that straight into a laptop and download film from that, and then put it on the channel. Now, you'll have a similar thing to that, probably slightly better production values than us, but nonetheless, that's all he's done. He's taken one of his blenders and he's blended an iPhone. Now, if you look on his channel, there's a number of other things he does, and he deliberately does things which he knows are attracting high levels of internet search. Now, an iPhone's an obvious one to go for, and obviously, like I say, last year, vuvuzela during the World Cup, it was high search volumes. Now, the interesting thing about this is look how many hits that video has had. 10,007,000. I looked on today, and the one where he does iPad 2, it's got 11 million hits. Right? Now, I'm going to do a simple bit of maths for you now. Just, and if I get this wrong, please, you know, somebody correct me. But I'm going to go off a metric, and I'm going to say he gets 1% of 1%. So let's say 1% of those people, having seen that video, click through to his site. Yeah? So that means he's getting what? 100,000 visits to his site on 1% of that. Now let's say those 100,000 visits to his site, 1% buy one of his blenders. That's 1,000 blenders that he's sold for an advert, which has probably cost him, you know, $200 or $300. Now, for his 1,000 blenders, I'm reckoning that blender is about $200, $300 maybe. Let's say 200 for the sake of mathematics. I reckon they put about 50% gross margin on there. So he's making $100 profit for every one of them, and he sold 1,000. So that's it. Where am I up to there, Fergus? Where am I?
You lost me, right?
So I reckon, so we're at 100,000 profit, I reckon.
Yeah.
Just on the back of that. And as I say, that's not the only one. He's got a channel full of these mad videos where he blends stuff. An iPad 4, that had 11 million hits. So I reckon this is an extremely profitable exercise. And he's using social media, he's using it really intelligently, even though it's a bit done. You know, this goes viral, people see this and they'll send it around to their mates. And now, you know, because of the social media buttons on most sites, you can share it when you get there. So if you see that, you can instantly share it with people who you're connected to on Facebook or Twitter or whatever else. So it's a brilliant, brilliant form of social marketing. It's dead easy to set up a YouTube channel. There's quite a few of you already done it. You literally just go on there, put your email address in, put a username in, and you're up and running. And as I say, I'm not an expert with technology, but I know that bloggy camera that we use, it costs about 200 quid. You literally open it up out of the pack, you pull that USB clip out, stick it into your laptop, it automatically downloads the software for you, and you're up and running straight away.